I would like to turn your kind attention towards one of the most important principal concepts that is completely absent in Iraq. It is the justice. Unfortunately, there is no justice in Iraq. There is no social justice. And there is no political justice. That's because the current political process in Iraq has no justice itself. The participating political parties have no justice, and the decision makers themselves also have no justice. Politically, Iraq is not a state because Iraq has no real sovereignty. Therefore, Iraq is not a fragile state as many international political sources used to mention in their index. Iraq is one of the most oil-rich countries, but unfortunately, Iraq currently is a fragile country, but not a state, due to the current political process. All these facts should be very clear to the whole world. Social justice applies to fairness in wealth, opportunities, basic needs, and more. When it comes to what is fair, everyone is owed basic things. Access to food, shelter, electricity, and clean water are the big four. The importance of providing good health care must not be disparaged. It's a matter of life and death. Iraq's healthcare system suffers critical crisis for many years. The gap between the rich and the poor seems like it's always expanding. The fact that some people struggle to buy enough food for their children while others get millions of money in a severance package is simply not fair. We understand that equality does not mean that everyone is rich, but it should mean that everyone is able to meet their basic needs and live without being afraid that one setback could put them on the streets. Social justice is about securing everyone's economic stability. How Iraqi governments talk about economic stability, and Iraq has no real and clear economy. A good education is crucial to ending cycles of poverty and giving everyone the opportunity to fulfill their dreams. Social justice wants everyone to be able to learn in a safer place. That's encouraging and provides equal opportunities. All of society benefits when children get educated. Equal human rights, fairness, equal treatment, and equal opportunities to obtain jobs, healthcare, and the like. Unfortunately, equality does not come for all. When it comes to human equality, some situations and circumstances prevent us as humans from experiencing equal treatment within our current society. Even disability rights have been ignored and neglected for many years. Those with both visible and invisible disabilities, like mental illness, are often discriminated against in their workplace, in healthcare, and more. For social justice to truly be justice for all, disability rights need to be included. When social justice becomes something that is regularly practiced within our society, it brings us closer to putting an end to our tragedy that occurs so often. It's vital that decision makers understand the importance of the different types of justice. Decision makers, if there are, must understand the long-term consequences on communities if there is no social justice. But the truth that everyone must know: the decision makers in Iraq were and are important to deliver social justice to the Iraqi people due to their irrational and reckless policy. The Iraqi people want leaders and governments set out missions to build a country that works for everyone. They want to take back control of things that matter in their lives. They want a government that listens, understands, and is on their side. They want change, overcoming barriers that have been constructed over many years. the things that all governments didn't deliver since 2003, including the current government. They are the people who made real sacrifices over many decades. The next government must move beyond this agenda and deliver real social reforms across every layer of society. This is the change we need. It will mean changing some of the philosophy underpinning how government thinks and acts. They want government set out ambitious programs of economical, political, social and wealth management reforms that will help us make the change and build a true democracy in our country. The whole world is invited to support the people of Iraq in putting an end to their tragedy. And also the Iraqi people are invited to be united and think deeply to establish a new political process that guarantees their future. It's also necessary to think in shifting from the current failed and corrupt parliamentary system to the presidential system. Not to the semi-presidential system, to the presidential system precisely. To put an end to the political corruption, the current political process in Iraq must be changed completely and radically. Iraqi people must begin a new political process with new political parties. Finally, two short messages I would like to deliver. The first one, to the political parties. Most of you are corrupt political parties, so whoever was part of the problem cannot be part of the solution. A second one, to the great Iraqi people. If you are not part of the solution, you must be part of the problem. So don't be part of the problem, be always part of the solution. Thank you.